Hello again, my name is Rosso and welcome to another indie wrap-up. Another month ends and that means we've got another set of great indie games to cover. Today we're gonna check out some of the best indie games of the previous month, and that means we are going back to August. We have lots of great games, cozy management sims, classics, automation games and even some action-packed FPSes. This list is crazy and you will see it for yourself in just a second. If you like this video, remember to leave a like and maybe subscribe to see even more videos like this. We are starting the list with a bang. This game is really a unique entry as not always we are able to play as, let's say, a bad guy. So yeah, we are basically a final boss and our job is to defeat heroes that want to see the end credits. But no, not on our watch. This really short game presents an interesting challenge and I must say, it's really fun. Also, the pixel art looks great. Sounds like a simple task, right? Defeating a hero. The problem is, they keep returning. The Dark Queen of Mortholme holds spot number 14 with almost 1.3k reviews and a mostly positive score. Next up is Discounty. This is a management sim where you are in charge of your very own supermarket. You will get to decorate it, organize it and plan it according to citizens' needs and their opinions. And what's most important, stock up on products. You need to carefully manage everything to strike the most lucrative deals. Discounty is not just a simple management game but also a narrative sim in which you will meet interesting NPCs, help them with their problems, forge relationships, sell local products and expand your shop. Sounds like a lot of fun, right? Discounty holds spot number 13 and has over 1.3k reviews with a mostly positive score. If you like Undertale, the recent Deltarune or maybe Omori and so on, then this one is a must play. Off is actually a straight up classic but not the original title. This is not the original Off, this is a rebuilt version. What is this game though? It's a game that inspired many other classics like Undertale for example. Yes, this is the actual order. This game is not inspired by Undertale, it's the other way around. I won't say much more, just keep in mind that this game was finally released on PC with a bigger team working on it. It may not be perfect, but I think it's a must play to complete your ultimate gaming experience. Try it, trust me. Off holds spot number 12 with almost 1.7k reviews and an overwhelmingly positive score. Now a few quick matches, literally. This game is about, guess what? You play as an old-school stickman defeating enemies. This is a fast-paced platformer that feels like old YouTube stick fight videos with flashy anime-style moves. The game lets you play as one, throw out crazy combos, enjoy smooth animations and appreciate simple graphics. You can fight anyone in this game, NPCs, other players, your friends, you can team up with other people or just play solo. This game is hella fun and a few quick matches hold spot number 11 with over 1.8k reviews and a very positive score. It's this time of the year when cozy games are holding the crown, because what's better than a peaceful evening with a hot coffee, chocolate or tea and a relaxing game, huh? Whisper of the House is about organizing and decorating. You will take on various tasks from the townspeople, helping them move, organize and clean their spaces. In the process, your gentle touch might make a difference in their lives and perhaps uncover some hidden stories. Everything is in a beautiful and warm pixel art style. If you liked unpacking, sticky business or a little to the left for example, then I'm sure you will also like this one. Whisper of the House holds spot number 10 with almost 1.9k reviews and an overwhelmingly positive score. So, this is another cozy game for you to try, and it is this seat taken? You can easily figure out what this game is about. You are in charge of seating people. Yeah, you need to pick seats and fulfill the needs of the people. Whether it's a wedding, restaurant, train, taxi cab, crowded booth or reception, you have to figure out where someone wants to sit. Many passengers don't like sitting next to someone loud. A person with a sensitive nose won't be happy sitting next to a guest that wears a lot of perfume, and so on. Is this game challenging? Well, yeah, but there is no pressure. You can relax and take your time. There is no rush in solving puzzles. Is this seat taken holds spot number 9 with over 2.5k reviews and an overwhelmingly positive score. Abyssus is your typical FPS cooperative roguelite where you can dive into the action in up to 4-player co-op, team up with your friends and survive. You can choose a loadout, skills, suit and weapon modes, work together and fight enemies. There are 8 highly customizable armaments that you can infuse with the might of ancient gods and 45 weapon mods. You will also access more and more upgrades with each run. There are blessings that will help you improve stats, a really typical system for this type of game that we could see in many survival-like games. I think this game is a lot of fun, especially with friends. It's not 100% RNG based, it looks aesthetically good and it has this really interesting underwater world atmosphere. Abyssus holds spot number 8 and has over 2.5k reviews with very positive score. Tiny Bookshop is a cozy narrative management sim in which we open a tiny bookshop by the sea. We will stock up on different books and items and run our second-hand bookshop while getting to know the locals. We will be able to decorate our tiny bookshop with items we collect, plants, a more classical approach, or a scary, spooky, candlelit atmosphere. It's up to you how you decorate your shop. You will be able to recommend the right book to the right person or even try to expand their horizons. Yes, you will get to know and befriend locals and help each other. You can explore the surrounding area and discover its story, stock up on different books of different genres to fully satisfy the locals, and much, much more. This is rather a relaxing and light-hearted experience, a perfect game for a relaxing evening. Tiny Bookshop is 7th on the list with almost 2.9k reviews and an overwhelmingly positive score. Next up is Plan B Terraform. This is a game about terraforming a planet and populating it. Your job is to turn this lifeless rock into a living and thriving planet. You start on a huge hexagonal rock, mining resources, creating roads to connect your resource nodes to buildings, and transporting goods. After some time, you will see how your simple outpost grows into a huge city with billions of citizens. You will construct various buildings to help warm up the atmosphere, melt ice and plant trees that will grow into large forests. There is an automation system to terraform the whole planet and you can watch how it changes. This is a really good and relaxing game and it's more on the chill factory builder side than, for example, Factorio, but I guess there is also time for some slower gameplay, right? Plan B Terraform holds spot number 6 with almost 3k reviews and a very positive score. Okay, now we have a free-to-play game that's one hell of a ride. BAPBAP is a very peculiar title in which you can fight your friends or other people in online matches. This is a MOBA game, but with a twist. You can pick a character and play as a huge duck on steroids, a goldfish in a mech, a freaking ramen with legs or even a cyberpunk frog. Of course, there's much more, each with a unique playstyle and abilities. You can also use the environment to your advantage and block some entrances or lines. Be careful though, the environment fights back. You don't want to be caught by huge tentacles for various reasons. This is a fun game, especially with friends. There is no balance right now and every build is broken, but if everything is broken, then everything works, right? BAPBAP holds spot number 5 with over 3.1k reviews and a mostly positive score. A month of Stickman games. Stick It to the Stickman is another Stickman brawler, but this time you will fight hordes of red sticks to climb the ladder of your corporate job. You need to beat your co-workers, be better than them, and become CEO, quite literally. You will kick their butts on your way to the top. You can also fight other CEOs, kidnap building inspectors, steal cars and so on to be the best of the best. All this for a mere $5, and you can play this game with your friends. Stick It to the Stickman holds spot number 4 with almost 3.5k reviews and an overwhelmingly positive score. I think you know this one, don't you? If you've played Hearthstone and Backpack Battles, then imagine something that would come out if you merge these two. The Bazaar is a fast-paced roguelike auto-battler deck builder, and I know it's a lot of words, but it's not as scary as it sounds. There are various characters to play as, builds to create, and challenges to complete. The thing is, some characters require you to buy DLCs if you want to play them, and well, it's up to you how you feel about monetization like this. If you mostly care about gameplay, enjoy deck builders and don't mind auto battles, then I'm sure you will have fun. The Bazaar opens the big 3, standing proudly in the 3rd spot with a bit over 4K reviews and a mostly positive score. Now it's time for a great game. Mortholme is an action roguelike and dungeon crawler in a retro dark fantasy style aesthetic, which I particularly love. There is a lot of combat in this game, chain slashes, bashes, kicks and finishers with extremely challenging gameplay. It's like a good old Serious Sam, Doom or Shadow Warrior, but medieval and fantasy. What's interesting is you can actually tweak your settings to fit your very own graphical style. You can change colors, visual modes and so on. This game is a lot of fun, and if you like brutal, skill-based action games, then you need to try it. Mortholme is 2nd on the list with over 4.5k reviews and an overwhelmingly positive score. And before we jump to spot number 1, I've prepared 5 additional games as honorable mentions. Deadzone Rogue is a roguelite FPS set in deep space. This game is wild. I mean, imagine vampire survivors merged with Doom. You will run around and fight swarms of enemies and powerful, massive biomechanical bosses. They will test your aim and reflexes. You can do this solo or with a friend in co-op mode. You'll also find loot. There are over 30 powerful weapons, each modifiable with elemental affixes and upgrades that allow you to turn a shotgun into some unimaginable weapon of chaos and death. At some point, it can feel like playing Borderlands with all these elemental affixes, seriously. There is, of course, a roguelite system in which you get to choose from various randomized perks throughout your run, making it really unpredictable, but also very fun. If you die, don't worry, you can upgrade your character and grow stronger with each failure. The Deadzone Rogue holds spot number 1 and has over 8.5k reviews and an overwhelmingly positive score. And that's everything I've prepared for you today. I hope you liked this video and found some great new games to play. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with great deals and new indie games. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.